Coast
boy.
You know. What is going on, YouTube? It is your boy Chopper Slice, and you are now rocking with Coast Boy TV, aka Chop and Tosh Entertainment. You know. I love doing that, man. But how you guys doing today, man? Again, happy New Year, man. We're a few days into the new year now. I would like for you to start this video by asking you guys, if you don't mind, please drop the thumbs up for me, the likes. Comment below, let me know what you think of this fighter. This is a different one from what I've seen on here from a lot of folks. I think I may be the first one to do this one. I'm not sure, but I think so. If not, comment below and let me know. Also, shout outs to you guys out there, man, that are watching and dropping content yourself. And also, I want to give a big thank you in the shout outs to Aiden Zero and Create a Player. Aiden Zero, I'm gonna start with him first because he shared one of my contents, one of my fighters, one of my boxers, Larry Holmes, man. If you guys haven't checked him out, go check him out. He gave me a shout out in his video, and I truly appreciate it, man. Even though I'm just starting, man, it feels good. It really does. It feels good to just see 20, 30 likes. You know what I mean? Hopefully one day I'll be in you guys' shoes, man. And Create a Player, thank you so much for the respect and the compliment on one of my fighters, man. I appreciate you too, and I also love your content as well. Shout outs to everybody doing it, man. I'm a boxer. On Jaw, Ricky, J Sports, man. Create a Player, everybody, man. Aiden Zero, Rampage, Marshall Mine, who else? Am I missing anybody else? Daniel P, that's my homie. Shout outs to him, man. And who else? I'm missing somebody else. I'm a boxer, and many more, man. Shout outs to everybody. Man, I'm glad to have you guys in my corner. But I have a new one for you today. Mr. 50-0, 51-0 soon, I think. But this is the young version of Floyd MayWeather Jr, baby. Everybody, this is not the Floyd of today's time, even though he is still a beast. This is when Floyd actually had the means to want to knock someone out. Now he still can. He still has got a few knockouts, actually TKO stoppages. But this is the Floyd that was hungry to get to where he is now. You know what I mean? And I hope you guys enjoy. Please comment below again, like, subscribe, share, and let's get going, man. Male. Instead of putting him in welterweight, because basically he's 147 pounds, so he would be a lightweight if he was in the UFC. But you guys could put him wherever you want, welter or light. I recommend light, but that's up to you guys. He's 5'8". I always usually put him an inch taller due to the reach, because he do have a 72 inch reach, and it only goes to 70 inches when it's 5'8". That's not too bad. I could deal with one off to have his real height, because honestly his height plays a big role in his skill set, because he has that that low Philly shell kind of stance, where he kind of he's that defensive stance. So is the defensive stance the same kind that James Toney sort of produces, with the head movement and being able to let his jab off quick enough. Back in the day, his father, actually, Floyd MayWeather Sr, was a really good boxer, man. Points in his life down some different paths. Everybody has their ups and downs, but he is noticed to be one of the best trainers of all time. But Mr. Floyd, man, Mr. Floyd Sr had a beast style. Like, honestly, another person who kind of has more of a Floyd Sr style, I'll be honest, instead of Floyd Mayweather, because a lot of young boxers in today's time look up to Floyd Mayweather Jr. But I'll tell you someone who had Senior's kind of style, in my opinion. Adrian Bronner. They both look up their look up the fastest jabs. Floyd Mayweather Sr. produced one of the fastest jabs ever seen in boxing. And in today's time, now Adrian Bronner, in my opinion, has the fastest jab. Didn't say the best, but the fastest. And it is pretty good. You know what I mean? He does have one of the best jabs, but he does have the fastest, in my opinion. Of course, there's a lot of boxers out there that has great jabs. Like, my opinion, I love the flicker jab. Honestly, I do. It's one of my favorites. But anyway, let's keep going. Junior, it's weird because you can't separate it on their last name, but I just added it. There's not Money Mayweather in there. But I think he also had a nickname called Pretty Boy. If you guys want to pick that, go ahead. But I'm gonna call him Dollar Bill because it's something different, you know. The Money Team. Of course, I'm not sure if the Money Team, because this is based on Floyd in the late 90s, mid 90s, coming up. I'm not sure if the Money Team was available then, but hey, that's what it is now. So let's get it. Hometown, Flint, Michigan. He's really from Grand Rapids. The only reason he lives in Las Vegas, Nevada. But like I said, he's based on young Floyd, so Flint, Michigan was the closest. I think he still lived sort of like in between, I believe. I'm not sure how that goes because I've heard him in an interview talk about Flint before too. Age 20, orthodox stance. My favorite thing of all right here, I gave him that. That's that kind of low Philly shell stance Floyd has. But his hands may be a tad, just a tad bit higher, just a tad, like right up, like sort of few inches below the jugular, man. That's sort of the style Mayweather, brings to the table, so he can be able to slip your punches, and him being a shorter fighter helps with that. To be honest, you know what I mean. In my opinion, when I've seen him fight, I've noticed that his size and height really helps him with a lot, Except when he fought Conor McGregor. That was very surprising, man, when I watched that fight, yo, for real, cuz I'm gonna tell you some real stuff, man. Cuz, man, he Mayweather, he was smaller than Conor McGregor, And sorry about that, guys, that talk your head off. But he was smaller than Conor McGregor. So, it was real cool to see how he pressed forward. He kind of pressured McGregor in that fight. It was weird. McGregor was the one on his bicycle, but we all expected Floyd to be. I don't know what made us expect that. That's crazy. Like, we forgot who Floyd is and what he does in the ring because we got caught up in this other fighter from a different sport, UFC, which is still a combat sport form of martial arts, mixed martial arts. Take the light for a while. He took the spotlight. McGregor's an animal in a cage. He's a beast. He's a brilliant southpaw. Has a beautiful left hand, man. But he really couldn't do too much with his left hand as much as I thought in the fight with Floyd. Floyd pulled off one of the most different styles that I've ever seen him do. He pressured him the whole time, walked him down. He was giving them them short, stiff weaves, walking forward. He was just moving his head to the side to side, avoiding McGregor's jab, and he would land a shot every few seconds, man. He was so unpredictable with it. It was great. But sorry about that, guys. Hairstyle 9. I picked no eyebrows. I did my own. Now, I'll be honest. I gotta go back and tighten them up a little bit and move them in a certain spot. I didn't want to go with none of these eyebrows because Floyd Mayweather, especially young Floyd back in the day and now maybe, I'm sure, has eyebrows that's different from everyone on here. They're a little bit more spreaded out, if you know what I mean. Like, they're not so close together. So I done my own, which I'm gonna tighten up. They don't look super bad, but I think I can make them look better. You know what I mean? Sorry about that, guys. Let's keep it rolling, shall we? Facial hair, none, of course. Body hair, none, of course. Color, black, brown. You guys already know all this. Let's get to the formula. Template 18 is the one I started with. I've seen a lot of people start with 17 watching them, but I started with 18 because I think, you know, that looked like Cuz a little bit more right there. All right, head. Here go the formula. I heard Aiden Zero talk about doing this, so not trying to steal it from you, Aiden, but it's pretty tight. I like it. The 360. Just copy down what you see. And if you guys see any better results that you would like to adjust, feel free, man. I mean, like I said, man, shoot, I'm open to you know, what do they call it? Criticism, babe. Constructive criticism. I'm open to that. I had a guy comment on one of my videos and say, "Hey, man, you really suck at the game." And I'm not gonna, I'm not gonna lie, which was it sucks when people tell you that, but I ain't gonna lie, that in a few videos that I've had live, I've lost, and yeah, I look a little rusty. I stopped playing for a while though, and I just started back. When I started making these fighters, so I'm getting better again, especially on stand up. But here soon, I'm gonna be working on my submissions and ground. So yo, on the real, y'all stay tuned for that, cause I'm going through one more time, cuz it's really gonna come back hard. I'll be a little quicker on this one. Shout outs to EA Sports, by the way, and the UFC franchise. I love you guys' content as well. Yes, we all miss a boxing game. We all want a boxing game. Shout outs to esports for making a boxing game. We cannot wait till it drop. It's a lot of us are waiting. And shout outs to EA because the Fight Night Champion Series is still jumping. The graphics was beyond its time. I've heard people that made some esports boxing club videos showing people, you know, the content that they have so far on that, make comments about how it looked like as bad as Fight Night Champions graphics. First of all, you're really dumb if you think that's Fight Night Champion. Man, that was 2011, and look at the graphics. It still looks not too far from the graphics on here. You know what I mean? Like, cuz, man. Cuz, like, for real. Like, the graphics, yo, I'm telling you, are bomb. But the graphics in the esports boxing club one, man, big shout outs to esports boxing club. Like I said, shout outs to EA too. I love their content as well. Am I missing anything? Nope. Dark brown for the eyes. Y'all know I like to be Mr. Difficult, so I'll give them green eyes or something like that. But nah, I went with dark brown. Now the body type. What do I always say, guys? That's up to y'all. I was gonna definitely go with body type 5. And I even looked at body type 2. That's the one I gave Sugar Ray Leonard. Sugar Ray Leonard, the one that I created, was based on young Leonard. He wasn't so buff. You know, he had cut to his frame, but he wasn't really super buff. You know what I mean? He had like a decent frame, like right there for his size of boxer. But he had packed tremendous power, Sugar Ray Leonard. But I thought about body 2 for Floyd, but I went with body 5, and I also thought about body 7. I almost forgot which one I went with. But that's up to you guys, man. Like I said, Floyd has a decent reach. I mean, it's 72. I mean, excuse me, yeah, it's 72, and that's not bad for a 5'8" fighter. You know, that's real good reach. Not the longest in the world, and definitely not the shortest. But it only, if you put him at 5'8", it's gonna come to 70 inches if you pick, you know, reach with body type with long limbs, excuse me, long arms. So you know, that's up to y'all. Like I said, I usually take it up an inch, but I left him at 5'8". I might, it depends. But body type 5. Now here's the thing, what I wanted to ask you guys. Please comment in the comment section below and let me know this. I was originally gonna go with this color for Floyd's skin, because he is a darker human, you know, darker African American, but he's not like super dark. You know what I'm saying? He's like just a darker complexion. But if it had something between that and this, I would go with it. But which one should I go with, guys? But right now I'm gonna go with skin tone 9. But I mean, I've thought about this one. I really have. I thought about it. But let me know what you think. You know, which one you would go with. And we only use tattoos. He has no facial hair. You know, to do his eyebrows, I use Critter Font 9. And you know, you just go through, fill them out, make them any size you want, move them around, and you know, just fill out the eyebrows. Most of you people that are watching, especially you know, the top guys, y'all do it better than me anyway. I'm never good on this. But yeah, Critter Font 9 is what I used, and copy it with L3. Just bring it out of the spot that it's already in into a new spot and fix it up. That's what I was trying to say. I can't talk today for some reason, y'all. But yeah, let me give him a couple little sideburns. I don't even think Floyd had super huge sideburns. They're gonna be very faded, like barely there. Yeah, I like that. Maybe it's too long, I don't know. Yeah, I'm gonna leave it like that. Now look, watch what I do. I'm gonna hit L3. See how I copy? Then I'm gonna go back, bring it over here, and do the same. That's almost like it put it in the perfect spot. A little tint to it. Boom, about right there. If you guys think I should move it to a different spot, let me know, and I'll definitely do that. Let me check this. See, it's different. I don't know. Let me go back and make one more copy of that. I like that. Yeah, about like that. About right there. Hey man. About right there. Yeah. I can rock with that. I can come back and rock with it if I need to, but yeah guys, that is my Floyd Mayweather right here, the young Floyd Mayweather. And for the clothing, man, I just picked regular Greek. I don't know if you guys have it. You should definitely unlock it with Call of Duty points. What I usually do is get like a $10 Walmart card for PlayStation or something like that, and just put the points on. At first I thought it was the gold points, but nah, they give you the blue points, and I was like, dang, I can unlock almost the whole thing. But but it was pretty tight. My girl, you know, she likes to surprise me with those. But I picked the regular Greek shorts right here. You could put them in anything, but that's just the one I started with. And I like these homemade gloves. You know, Floyd's different. He likes to do things different than everybody else, so I went with these right here. But I'm gonna try them out. Hey, for real, thank you guys for your attention. Thank you for taking time out of your day. Sorry I stuttered a few times and got caught up on the hairline thing and sideburn thing. Thank you guys for everything, man. Please drop the comment. Don't forget, like, subscribe, comment below, share it for me. Yeah, I hope you guys enjoy. But this is Young Floyd Mayweather. Until next time on Coast Boy TV, you know. God bless, guys.
Coast Boy,
you know.